Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Hold the Ball. Hope you guys are well. This here is going to be a footy preview, AFL preview of the two teams that are playing each other. Welcome, and I hope you guys enjoy. So we'll get straight into it. So the first game is going to be between the D's who host Carlton over at the MCG, and the second game is going to be Port against the Giants. Then obviously D's come off a loss against the Pies, 60 points to 53, and Carlton coming off a win in a close game, 74-68 against the Swans. Now, this game here for mine, it's going to be a very testing game. Obviously, Carlton for me, I think they are the quote-unquote fairy tale team, if you will, right? They've had such a superb run, losing just one of their last, I think it was 9 games. It's been a very, very surprising sort of a rise here for Carlton, who were on the cusp of possibly bailing out again, as per usual. But no, not this time here. They've been quite good and obviously winning that game there against the Swans. Conversely, on their side, the other side, they're the hosts, should I say, Melbourne. They've been very strong, and they lost a game that could have gone either way, right, against the Pies. Now, both these teams here come into this here with a lot at play. Obviously, historically as well, these two games haven't usually been very hyped up, particularly from the Melbourne standpoint, obviously them being really dominant. But Carlton now come into this game here with as much optimism as I suppose any other team coming into the semis. Look, this game here for me is going to be the big question around Max Gawn. I understand Gawn has a foot injury of some sort, but he's going to play. He's going to carry on. Whereas obviously the Carlton, they've lost one of their main kickers now. His name unfortunately eludes me, but I know who he is. McKay, that's right, McKay. Anyway, so he's out. So again, 2 big outs. One big out there for the Blues, and obviously Martin as well, out as well due to suspension, as well as Angus Brayshaw, due to the controversy as well surrounding Maynard. Comments below. Anyway, look, this is going to be a really tight game. I think it is. It's cliche, but I really think it is. But I almost feel like Melbourne will open things up in the end of the second quarter, heading into the third, fourth. I really think they're going to be very dominant here. They're going to learn from their lessons in the prior game against the Pies, obviously having 50 plus forward entries. Whereas the Blues, I almost feel like, well, the question is, this is a real tester for them, right? Obviously, the last time they played each other in the regular season, the Carlton, the Blues won that. I think it was about 4 or 5 points, but in the finals, as we all know, it's just a different breeding ground altogether. So it is just really about how the D's can sort of, I suppose, make use of the forward entries, and for Carlton, just trying to bring that never say die attitude game. But yeah, look, the way I'm swinging, I think for mine, I want to be going for the D's here to win. I expect them to be very strong. The likes of Petrarca come in there, Fritz as well. I'm sure he's going to be wanting to absolutely go nail and tongs here, despite what happened beforehand. So yeah, in this game here, in my review, I'm going to go the D's to win. The second game is going to be over in Adelaide Oval, and that's going to be Port Adelaide against the Giants, GWS. Now, GWS have been such an up and down team, whereas Port have been mainly consistent, a few little bumps, but nonetheless a very strong team. However, obviously both these teams here, while Port obviously got a bit of a spanking, if you will, against the Lions there, losing 123 points to 75, and the Giants overcoming favourites, I think, St Kilda, 77 points to 101. So both these teams here coming into have very contrasting styles, I think. Giants are very defensive and very attacking footy, whereas Port are the same too, but I think for mine, what they lack is a defensive game. And I almost feel like that's what may separate the two teams. Obviously, like Aliir as well, he does a lot of heavy lifting for the Giants, but at the same time, I feel like for mine, the Giants, obviously, they've got Toby Green, they've got Himmelberg, right? They've just got a plethora of players who I think can just get the job done, particularly as they get the ball into the forward 50. Now, if you sort of look at the lineups, the teams as well at play, it's, I don't know, I think for mine, honestly, it's, how do I say this? Port just have some really big outs. Put up some big outs, and again, it's just how do you answer that challenge that Giants are going to present with them. Now, obviously, the last time they played, but I think Port handled that game well. I think they won by 40-odd points. But again, a lot of pressure now at home, Hinkley, and the Giants just seem to be playing free-flowing footy. I I almost feel like there's an upset on the cards here. So for me, I'm going to go with the Giants here. I think they'll be too good in the end. Not too good, but I think it'll be a close game. But I think I'm telling you, Toby Green, he seems to take it up a notch. The whole team does. The Giants are just a very reliable team. Port are reliable too, but I almost feel like some of the injuries and perhaps some of the key sort of questions you throw at teams, I almost feel like for mine, Port probably can't answer them, in my opinion. But again, we're going to wait and see. But yeah, that's who I'm having there, Giants for me. Those are my tips there, ladies and gentlemen. Give me your thoughts, and hope you enjoy this. Anyway, take it easy. Good luck to your teams, and yeah, hold the ball.